Welcome. We're back. Hey, see, what does that look like to you? I saw you point at it.
That's a blame train. Like, you know how bad I don't want to talk about trains.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, welcome back. Today we're going to try and convince my dad
They do
that...
keep my retirement coming, though, so I can't complain.
We're going to try to convince you that something strange happened in Richmond, Virginia in 1925. And
I'm convinced already. Something always strange occurs.
what about...
Sometimes.
Well, this one's got a little more personal to you because it's about a train. It's got,
Oh, it's
it's
about
got
a train?
It's got a train in it.
Well, we're going to talk about a ghost train or something.
You'll figure it out. A 4,000-foot railroad tunnel that has been... Good start.
Whoa, now, Joe.
A 4,000-foot railroad tunnel had been opened through Churchill going into Richmond. This tunnel eventually collapsed and took six houses with it. Then in 1925, because of increased railroad traffic, the Chesapeake,
Chesapeake.
and Ohio Railroad decided to reopen the tunnel. The debris was removed, new brickwork was put in place along with drainage ditches inside the tunnel. One afternoon,
Well, you won't get no sympathy from me if you built a house near the railroad. You get what you asked for.
Well, they didn't build the house.
We even live in a town. I don't even think they got a railroad in this town.
They didn't build the house.
They didn't build a house. It built itself.
No, I'm saying the person that lives there probably didn't build it there.
They didn't.
Maybe not. Oh, go to the next picture, by the way.
How did it get there then?
I'm saying the person who lived in the house.
Next picture.
Yes, it's probably not the same person that built the house.
What's that got to do with the price of eggs in China?
One afternoon, men were inside.
What? Right here. Do you know what this is? See that? It still looks the same today. That angle cock and that knuckle. See, when that goes in there and clicks, you couple these hoses, and you turn this angle cock and let the air come through. That's if it breaks, it makes the brakes come on. See? That's how brakes work.
Okay. That's cool. And I know trains brake really fast.
Sometimes, according to bad train drivers, some of us are better than others.
One afternoon, by the way, we have to forgive you if you hear our dogs. They do this. Like
what
that.
Dog?
One afternoon, men were inside working on the repair tunnel. Engineer Tom Mason sat on the cab of his locomotive.
Stop stuttering.
Man named Campbell heard a brick fall inside the tunnel. A few more fell, and eventually they came raining down. The roof collapsed. Mr. Campbell just barely got out of the tunnel in time. Screams could be heard.
Yeah, I used to go through a tunnel that was almost a mile through it. It's about 4,000 feet going into Chattanooga. Goes under Lookout Mountain. You ever heard of it?
No.
You wouldn't. It's the Civil War battlefield. I didn't like going through that tunnel no way. But I never went into emergency in there, thank goodness, because being in that tunnel, all them diesel fumes, how would you breathe? I'd come out of there like a road runner.
Diesel fumes aren't that dangerous. You could survive.
Oh, they only cause... Them engines said... It said on them engines out there, warning, diesel fumes cause cancer in California. I was glad I was on a train that wasn't in California.
Screams could be heard as men tried to escape the debris. Some made it out west entrance, but some attempted to run towards the east entrance almost a mile away. Survivors remembered racing in the dark tunnel, falling over objects, and crashing into the walls. Engineer Mason was trapped in the locomotive cab. His fireman, 31 years old, named Benjamin Mosby, got under the train and crawled to safety using the car as a shield. Yet he was badly scalded by the burst boiler of the locomotive and died that night.
You see why I don't miss a railroad? See what it's like working out there?
Did that happen to you?
No.
Oh.
We used to work a place in Decatur called Dyking. We'd put these tank cars in there. Mm-hmm. They said if one of them tank cars ruptured, it would kill everybody in the city of Decatur. And we would switch them. And my buddy MQ was in there one night switching. And this guy come up to him with a spacesuit on, hooking hoses up to them tank cars. And MQ goes, "Hey, man," he's pointing at himself, "I ain't got no suit. You trying to tell me something?" The guy just laughed at him.
Pretty much safety regulations. Oh, go to the next picture.
What about us? We didn't have no suit.
You could take it. Yeah, look at that. That's a newspaper.
It is. Is that what that is?
Conductor McFad. I almost just said a word I don't think I can say on air. McFat. How do I say this?
I don't know. I hope he can spell it better than you can say it.
McFadden.
Oh, yeah.
And brakeman Kelso managed to escape. The other brakeman named Adams was knocked down by flying debris, but he still escaped. I buried alive.
What?
2 of them were buried alive, bro. I stuttered so hard. I'm sorry. Where was I?
I don't know. I can't understand you when you're talking in that foreign language.
I was at somewhere. 2 of them got buried alive, but I can't find where I was at. 2 buried alive. When they cleaned the debris away a week later, they found the engineer still sitting at the controls, crushed. The true number was never fully revealed because they hired people before work time each morning. The tunnel has since then been filled with sand. In the midst of all this tragedy was a strange...
Destroy the evidence. That's a railroad for you. I mean, every time somebody gets hurt out there, they'll find some reason it was that person's fault. Trust me. I know. They say, oh, he was violating the rule. Got his arm cut off because he didn't have his safety glasses on. Or he got killed because one of his earplugs wasn't in good.
Right.
Lawyers, you know. You know what Shakespeare said, don't you?
Hmm.
See, they told us in school we had to study Shakespeare a whole bunch. Shakespeare said a bunch of that, woe thou art who go yonder something. But anyway, only thing he said I remember made sense was kill all the lawyers and make the world a better place.
Hey, okay, bro.
He said it, I didn't talk to Shakespeare.
Go to the next picture. In the midst of all this tragedy was a strange occurrence. Coming out of the debris...
What is that thing?
The strange occurrence.
Oh.
In the midst of this tragedy was a strange occurrence. Coming out of the debris when the collapse occurred was a strange-looking figure. A vampire came out, badly burned, and raced to Hollywood Cemetery, where he disappeared into a mausoleum. Today, people who work in building near the tunnel report they can hear men swinging picks while on the midnight shift. Cries of help can also be heard coming from the entrance. The
You mean one of them still in there trying to get out?
Yeah.
You know why they won't dig him out, don't you? They're afraid he'll sue the railroad.
No, he's a vampire.
They'll leave him in there from now on.
No, they're scared of him. He's a vampire.
A vampire.
Maybe.
They said a vampire came. Did the vampire cause the roof to collapse? What was he doing, hanging in the tunnel?
No.
Upside down, full of bricks down?
Maybe they became a vampire.
Who did?
The men.
The man became a vampire. What was he before that?
A man. Go to the next picture.
W.W. Poole. I've been there. That's Hollywood Cemetery.
The mausoleum that the vampire disappeared into belongs to a man named W.W. Poole. Because people continued to break into the crypt in order to kill the vampire, the door has to be welded shut. So that should give you a good idea of how scary this vampire is.
So they welded him in there?
Yeah. The way the vampire got to Mr. Poole's crypt occurred when the tunnel collapsed. He was seen with sharp teeth and decomposing skin hanging from his arms. He was standing over a victim, blood running from his mouth. An angry mob formed and chased him. He raced to Hollywood Cemetery and disappeared inside the mausoleum.
You know, I never had the urge to suck on nobody's neck, unless she was a hottie.
Stop. Leave that there.
What?
Leave that there.
Leave what where?
What's your conversation? Where you were taking this conversation?
Compensation.
Go to the next page.
Well, that didn't stay on there long. Oh, that's the tunnel today. Don't look like got no sand in there to me.
Recently, the train was being dug out in the tunnel for posterity. But the operation was shut down because the mayor became upset that he hadn't paid for proper permits.
Who?
The mayor.
The mayor.
What?
Oh, they didn't get permits to dig.
Yeah.
I got you.
One modern-day historian believes the vampire was Fireman Mosby, who had been badly scalded, disfigured, and died the same night as the cave-in. However, the question remains, why would someone make up such a story about the crypt of W.W. Poole if something never occurred there? That's the end of the script.
That's it.
That's it. It's a short
you
one.
want me to rate if that's a vampire come out of there?
Of course.
And of course, what about the mayor? Can I rate the mayor? He shuts down all operations. They could got that locomotive out and put it in the museum. No, y'all didn't pay a $300 permit to dig. So I'm shutting this down. I got to have my dollar first. Poor guy been in there 100 years, scratching, digging, yelling, trying to get out. Everybody's heard him. And the mayor said, no, not till you pay for a permit.
You got a mild interruption with your dog there, but I get your point. Yeah. I mean, hear me out. Maybe he knew there was a vampire in there and he didn't want them digging it out.
I thought the vampire was welded in the crypt.
It could have moved.
What?
It could have moved.
How'd he move? They welded him in.
How do you know he's a vampire? He can do all. He could turn into a bat.
Well, if he can turn into a bat, he could go to the mayor's house. He ain't got to go back in that hole.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't care about the mayor? What if that's just his two places he goes to, and the mayor don't want to disturb that? Because you take a vampire, put him in a museum, what's he gonna do? He's gonna get mad.
So the mayor ain't gonna say he's scared of vampires. He's gonna say he wants some money.
Because people think he's crazy.
You don't think he don't want no money?
Look about how much you call me crazy for believing in this stuff.
Well, you are crazy.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say.
I ain't never seen no vampire. You. Now, my buddy Ozzy, he takes garlic pills every night before bed so the vampires won't get him.
They can't. They can't eat garlic. Where'd that come from? I wonder why that is.
Why can they not eat garlic?
Hey, Siri. Why can vampires not eat garlic?
It gives them acid reflux.
The simplest explanation for why vampires hate garlic is that it stinks.
Yeah, that makes sense. So does Ozzy, but...
Vampires are assumed to have heightened senses due to their condition, so things with strong smells would naturally repel them.
Well, Ozzy ain't got to take no garlic to do that. He can do that naturally.
When garlic is eaten, it releases an odor through the skin and breathe, one allegedly strong enough to deter vampires from getting too close to victims.
Yeah.
Siri just confirmed this is real.
I knew this girl one time. I wanted to suck on her neck, but she smelled like garlic, and I said, no way. So that make me a vampire?
Not the same thing.
Not the same.
You ever been around someone whose armpits smell really bad?
Yeah.
Does that make them vampire-proof?
It should, according to your rule.
That's actually kind of interesting.
You made the rule. If that's true...
Stop wearing deodorant.
If that's true, your buddy Gump won't never have to worry about getting bit by no vampire.
My word of advice is, if this ever comes out to be true, stop wearing deodorant.
If he bites her, his fangs will rot out.
Why are you so mean?
I'm not mean. I'm not offensive. If I'm speaking the truth, it's not offensive. Remember?
So stop wearing deodorant is basically what we're trying to get at here. I'll stop right now.
Yeah, you would.
It's to keep away vampires.
I'd rather get bit than stink.
You'd rather get turned into a vampire, get your blood sucked, than smell like you don't wear deodorant?
Well, I get my blood sucked every day. I'm married. A wife is a blood sucker. Takes all your money.
Leave it there. Your wife watches these episodes. I'm going to leave that, how much trouble you get there.
I stay in trouble. Trouble is my middle name.
No, it is not.
Anyway, vampire, schmampire. I don't believe it.
You give me a rank.
1.
Oh. Can you give me a new one? I'll do anything.
Anything?
Yeah.
Pull your dog Woodrow's tail up and kiss him right on the butthole.
You're not funny.
I'll give you a 5.
You're not funny.
You said anything.
You're not funny.
You said anything.
You're not funny. He tripped and fell off the chair. Come back. Are you okay?
He's just dumb.
I love him.
I don't blame him. If I thought you was going to kiss my butt, I'd fall off a chair too.
I'm not going to kiss
Trying
anybody's
to get
butt.
away.
Stop trying to make me kiss people's butts.
TNT
I don't kiss booty, bro. I don't kiss.